What's up, everybody? Pug here, coming at you with part 4? Is it part 4? I think it's part 4. Part 4 of Doki Doki Literature Club. As you probably know, shit hit the fan yesterday. As we know, Sayori is unfortunately no longer with us. So, let's continue where we were. Oh no, here we go again. I guess we'll try to go Natsuki. So that. I'm gonna try to do this without using the guide. I've gotten really good at this now, you can kind of see. Oh no, I don't know this one. Kawaii. Hop. Sticky? I don't know, we'll do bunny. Sugar. Doki Doki, I trust that. Anime. Boop. Pout. Milk. It's kind of easy, just don't pick the big words. Color? Okay, good. Twirl. First try, look at that. Hi again, Pugga Wugga. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Remember, I don't trust her, especially after that poem we got right at the end there. How it was like something intervened with her programming and everybody keeps, or like not everybody, but Sayori kept pointing towards like, MOniKA's right, I should have just, all that kind of stuff. Don't trust it. Especially because she said you left her hanging this morning. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Oh, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. What? Did you guys see that? I know I did. Thanks for keeping your promise, Pugga Wugga. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not as accustomed to it. Oh, okay. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by MOniKA. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Alright, I can't read that. Natsuki certainly has a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection. Mama. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying MOniKA and manga. Do you guys see how it's kind of like tilted? The screen. I mean, look. It's like cut off in a weird way. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Pugga Wugga. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have an interest in picking up a book to read? Well, I can't really say no either way. Like he said, I'm in this club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait. I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. Oh no, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club, so even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked up a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. Yeah, the screen's definitely tilted. There's no way it wasn't like this before. I look forward to hearing what you think. Yep, see it just snapped back. We're fine now. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected MOniKA to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging through the closet. Ugh. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Fucking MOniKA, whoa. Okay. That's weird. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just going to mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked boxes and books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of the things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out the other person's stance. How'd you know anyway? How'd you bring it up at some point? Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pulled out of the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. It's kind of annoying because I've read all this already. I know that feel. I get closer at the box she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. Probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it. You can do it through the glass of the door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. You didn't say anything. It's the tone of your voice. I'll tell you one thing, Pugga. Consider this a lesson. Don't judge a book. Cut me off. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. Stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. Huh, I think I know of another game that has 4 animated girls striking weird poses. It's exceedingly mo. Don't just stand there. Wah! Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? Take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's particularly a bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've finished a series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not, even though you're just watching me read. Well, I'm fine with that, if you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez, I'm sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga's for kids. Can you bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. I know the people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this. Jesus Christ. Something's going haywire here, man. She has, like, led along with, like, this whole dad thing. Like, my dad would kill me if I had a boy over. I had to be home. Like, maybe she's got an abusive father because she's like, I have to make sure I eat. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except MOniKA's kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. It's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. At least you're enjoying yourself, right? I don't think she's enjoying herself when she's getting this shit kicked out of her by her dad. So... Geez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flip the page. Time passes. Suki's strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. It looks like she started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki. This didn't happen last time. Yeah? Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Oh. That scared me a little bit. Hey. Okay. What does any of that say? Oh, geez. Natsuki, are you okay? Here. MOniKA reaches it into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it at Natsuki's direction. Is her blood sugar low? Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. Told you not to give him... She didn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. Don't worry, Pugga Wugga. She's fine. Just happens every now and then. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, why don't we all share poems now? Okay. Interesting. MOniKA. I'll just start with MOniKA. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem and I wanted her to know I'm putting in effort. Hi, Pugga Wugga. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the clubs, like, blah, 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 don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. Much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ha ha ha. Don't worry, Pugga Wugga. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. What's that sort of barrier that we're all wanting to get past soon? Yeah, that's true. Hand MOniKA my poem. I like it, Pugga Wugga. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Ha 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 ha. Oh, geez. No. Sorry, I'm kind of tangled up. Kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. Ha ha ha. If you say so. Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Ha ha ha. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. Interesting, that's new. But sometimes she just loses all of her strength and shuts down, like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. So she gets starved too. But hey, some guys are into petite girls, you know. Sorry, I was trying to look at the bright side. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I had to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way. I see. Well, let's read it then. A hole in wall. Oh, this is a continuation of the one! But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my mind. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. Okay, that's weird. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a little bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's MOniKA's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard, then... Alright. Anyway, think about this. If you keep... big dark puddle of mud. So just move your hand and go with the flow. Blah, blah, blah. I've already heard that. Alright. Hey, Yuri. Yuri starts the poem when a minute passes and more than enough time for her to finish reading. So sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? Just making sure. I guess I might be after reading through it. Oh, so it's that bad. No! I just raised my voice. I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were we saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make style. Okay. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and then they fit the two together. I'm kind of just reading through it and then skipping a few words at the end because we've already kind of heard a lot of the... Yeah, skip. So, yeah, we already saw all that because it doesn't let you skip unless you've seen it, so we didn't need it. Okay, well, we'll start with the things I don't like. First of all, never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion yet. We've already had this, I think. I just want to see, did it change her poem? No, it didn't. So let's skip through it. Okay, phew. I guess that's everyone. Glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. See, now it's not letting me skip, so this is obviously something new. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Do you guys hear the music? Okay. Sorry, I was listening to it for a second. It sounded weird. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's why I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, MOniKA's writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Huh, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. If people did, by the way, and Pug Out's so hot, and MOniKA liked it, and Pug Out did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. So first of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Pug Out liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Pug Out appreciated my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh, how do you... blah, 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 appreciate my advice. Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I'd deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Pug Out started showing up. I know I have that effect on people. No, Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little. This doesn't involve you taking out your own insecurities on others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking. You want to be edgy, bitch. Okay. Edgy. Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. This is new. See, just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves as they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Well, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad, you already do, don't you? Jesus Christ. Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Pug Out hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly, Yuri turns towards me as if she just noticed I was standing here. Pug Out, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. How did I get tricked? Okay. I can't read that. I like Natsuki. Okay. Natsuki. Alright, Yuri then. Let me click something, man! Alright, get the hell away from me. Stop. Okay. MOniKA. Hey, Pug Out. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? Can't even comfort my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little bit more assertive sometimes, but I never have it in me to try to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. I'm imagining Yuri's just in there like, at least my dad doesn't beat me. That's not funny. That's not funny. Oh dear. Well, looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri's rocking back and forth at her desk with her palms on her forehead. This makes my prediction a little bit more funny. Yuri, I didn't mean it. I believe you. I do that sometimes to like my brother or something when he's like, I didn't do it. I'm like, I believe you. And then he looks at me. He's like, no, you don't. Or did. Pug Out. Please don't hate me. I told her dad beats her because she's an ugly little bitch. Please, I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Gary. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting's over, so you can head home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something. The music's off again, by the way. But she keeps glancing at MOniKA. You can go first, MOniKA. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take the responsibility today. Kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Pug Out. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? Sorry for causing trouble, but I really appreciate you. Oh, okay. Alright. Well, let's continue on with Natsuki. Because now it's really easy because there's no Sayori stuff. Which one would be hers? Let's just save it really quick just in case I screw up. Music? Yeah. Lollipop. Kitty. Blanket. Doki Doki. Awesome. Giggle. Kiss. Email. Email's a weird one. Parfait. Sunny. Rainbow. Hop. Cute. Nightgown. I don't know why that one works. Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh my. That got me. That genuinely scared the shit out of me. Oh. That scared me so bad I want to cry for a second. No, I'm just kidding. Oh man, another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little bit more comfortable here over the past few days. Entering the club room, Welcome back, Pug Out. Hi, Yuri. Not sure if it's me or if Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a bit. Yuri glances over his shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki's reading manga at a desk, and surprisingly MOniKA isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday. I really need to apologize. Nothing like this has ever happened before. Something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here for a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. Whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I already decided there's no way you could be a bad person. And now you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Pug Out, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. Make me a little too happy. Really glad that you're such an understanding person. I'm really happy that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around and, sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen MOniKA? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken back by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jesus, isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but just worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Eh? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? MOniKA said she would forget it completely. I don't trust her. I don't trust her, dude. But I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was afraid you secretly hated me or something. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey! Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried about or anything. Nah, well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period was study hall. To be honest, I kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You should have heard the bell ring. Piano. Piano. I wasn't aware you played music. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good at it yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication, so I'm still impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. MOniKA looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. Look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Pug Out. She smiled sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. This makes me really miss Sucker for Love, because I hate reading everything. I mean, I guess it's a literature club, so... I see. I'm not sure if MOniKA was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I chose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Pagawaga, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave that book to me. Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday, she's fine. She's reading over there, see? Don't think about her so much. She's used to being ignored. Jesus Christ. Come on, we're going over there. That was weird. Just cut to black. What's the story about anyway? Well, look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the cover. This is new. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison, and people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. What the fuck are you reading? But anyway, I'm really into it. This is like the human centipede of books. The book, I mean. There's not to think about the limbs. It's kind of dark, isn't it? You already made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Pagawaga? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story is the kind of thing that challenges you to look from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Then suddenly... I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets incredible. Okay. What did she say? Oh, I can't look back. Got it. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people, so I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. Like, just now. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. Least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, might as well get started reading it, right? Oh, stop doing that! Yes! I mean, you don't have to, but what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieve the book that I put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah? Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone, I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright, I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just bathing in the feeling of your body heat? What the fuck? Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? You need to apologize. Don't touch my body heat. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's and I hold my book between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand and hold the book open. I guess that kind of makes it difficult to turn the page. Here. Oh, okay. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between your thumb and your forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Now who's the one feeling the body heat? Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a little bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You know, I was used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a little bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she's finished the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. No, I don't relate to this character at all. She's like sweating. That's a creepy expression. Definitely not. Really. I was just thinking the way she second guesses the things she says and all that. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else. Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. She's like a fucking serial killer. So I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. My breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hand on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. No, I kind of want some water. Now I'm thirsty. Yuri stands up and runs out of the classroom. What on earth was that? Pug Out? Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri's acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you silly. Yuri just does that sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start sharing our poems with each other? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I figured we'd just get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Oh, hi. Sorry. Otis just came up under me. Otis is my pug. Even though I'm pug, but... Yeah. You know. You get it. Sorry about that. In all seriousness, when I was like, I kind of need some water too, I just got up and went and got some water because I'm like really thirsty. I've been talking for a while. Hi, Natsuki. Well, it's not terrible. It's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I'd be completely pissed. Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time. Fair enough, you're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes really differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from us all. For instance, I noticed that you were spending some time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I was never taught to expect anything from anybody. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably learn something from it. Yeah, I can learn a lot from that. That's totally informational. I thought that said Chad for a second. I don't know why. Pugga. Why didn't you come read with me today? I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why did you ruin it? Do you like Yuri more? Hell no. I think you're better off not associating with her. Are you listening to me? Yuri is a sick freak. That should be obvious by now. So just play with me instead, okay? You don't hate me, Pugga, do you? Do you hate me? Do you want me to make me go home crying? Okay. The club is the only place I feel safe. Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it. Please. Just stop talking to Yuri. Play with me instead. That's all I have. Play with me. Play with me. What the fuck? Oh, jeez! Oh. Did that say end backwards? Oh my gosh. Oh. Okay, man. Give me a minute. Oh, man. Okay. I'm never writing another poem for Natsuki again. Hi, MOniKA. Hi again, Pug Out. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that, as long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to MOniKA. Alright. Great job, Pug Out. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. Not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. I guess it worked anyway. You know what Yuri likes this kind of writing? No. Full of imagery and symbolism. I wrote my poem for Natsuki. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean like that's a bad thing, though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interactions, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier, I think she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Yuri is possessed by Satan. That's what you missed. Not really. Did I say Natsuki's possessed or did I say Yuri's possessed? I don't even remember. Oh, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize, we still have plenty of time, so I'm glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, MOniKA. I suppose I should go get my poem now. But anyway. You want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me the colors they won't. The bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, and I'm assuming that says endless. Cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, maybe? Squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing knife on a breathing rib cage. Endless. Poem, maybe, probably poem of meaningless noise. Deleter. Deleter? Delete who? Save me, deleter. Stop. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I was trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's MOniKA's rating tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me. For sure. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. She is terrifying. Alright. Hi, Yuri. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath. I like just holding it. I mean, the poem turned out good. It's, well, there are some things that you could work on, but that doesn't really matter. Feels like anything written by you is a treasure. That came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's a poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. Wheel. A rotating wheel. What? That is... Linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, orbital... I don't like how there's no music. What is that stain? There's stains all over the paper. Breathing. Everything's breathing. Okay. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. On my pen? That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. Okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. You have unlocked this bed. Alright. A dream. I was staying over at my friend's place. There were 4 of us. I drifted off to sleep while everyone was talking and watching TV. In my dream, I was still at my friend's house. The only difference is that there was nails sticking out of the walls everywhere. And there was also someone I didn't recognize. The person I didn't recognize told a joke and everyone laughed. I woke up to the sound of everyone laughing at something that happened on the TV. So laughing was not part of the dream. It was the noise that woke me up. I wonder who that person was, and how they knew to tell a joke at that moment. That one's weird. I don't know how that... Oh, okay. Is that Sayori? Sayori's my mouse? Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today. Yeah, now it's gone. So if everyone could sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put anything good in just a few days. We'll end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Pug Out joined, and we'll start with some club activities. This isn't time for me. Oh my, I can't read. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know. What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets more noisy and difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? Inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The literature club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work harder and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Pug Out? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Pug Out to agree with you because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, MOniKA, do you really think any of us here join the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Pug Out joined. As for me, I just like it here better than I do at home. And Pug Out isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. Then that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our options for once. Or was it options or opinions? Opinions, my bad, sorry. MOniKA was clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Pug Out want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as MOniKA wanted, then I'd probably be lying. So if it's up to me to rescue this situation. No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. I think everyone here saw it the same way as I did. But that doesn't mean that we're up against getting new members or anything. Pug Out, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? I want to have sex with all of you. In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. MOniKA sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in this club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that. And now MOniKA wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Pug Out. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. I almost wish I didn't go with the name Pug Out because I want it to be taken seriously. But then she's just like, no, Pug Out. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. Kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about the obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And just happy with you here. But still, why didn't I bring up the fact that just glitched out and, like, messed up my screen? I just totally was just like, oh, yep, now it's normal. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. Jesus Christ. Whoa, stop it! I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. Well, what about you, Pug Out? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as MOniKA. I decided giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in mind, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help MOniKA with the festival, then I'm on your side. Alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri. I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president, and also a wonderful friend. But MOniKA, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever, okay? Me too. Yeah, let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Pug Out? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Pug Out before we leave, just see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay, I trust your judgment, MOniKA. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. MOniKA waits as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew, things have been a little hectic lately, haven't they? Pug Out, I just want to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know. Oh, okay. I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time, with how mean Natsuki is and everything, and Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? That's weird, because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I only know you can understand. So that's why. Wait, not yet. No! Stop it! Well, I know I said I would never make another poem for Natsuki, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Kitty. Poof. What is that? Smile? Wait, what? Was that Sayori? Oh, okay, that's not right. Mouse. Chocolate. Sugar. Kawaii. Bubbles. Hop. You can see I've gotten really good at this now. Ribbon. Jumpy. Boop. Boop is a Sayori word. As I'm assuming that's Sayori. Parfait. Bunny. Anime. Papa. Silly. Milk. Music? Yeah. Hi, Pugga. I've been waiting for you. Don't jump me like that. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. MOniKA! I told you not to... is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Look, I had some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. So, Natsuki, nobody cares. Why don't you go look for some coins under the vending machine or something? Jeez. Oh man, the last one here again. Are you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival too. Anyway, Pugga, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Pugga is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad that I've gotten him into a literature, MOniKA? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Okay. Did you see your eyes just flash like red for a second? Thank you for understanding, MOniKA. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Just gonna put like sleeping pills in it. Excuse me. Ah! Okay. I got like a frog in my throat, dude. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading here time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, that kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in for the teacher's desk and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Was something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I started heading down the hallway. Ha! 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 What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. Kih! Kih! Sharp inhale like someone is sucking air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Yeah. Oh! She's back! I'm back! She's back! Thanks for waiting patiently. Pug Out, do you like oolong tea? Was she cutting herself? Can I check? Okay. Alright. Do you like oolong tea? What is oolong? Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. Hoo-hoo. In that case, you'll only be more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. She's sitting there like doing Custer by Slipknot. She's like, cut me up and fuck me up. That's a bad joke. I'm sorry. That's a really bad joke. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Turns out that it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you around, when it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Pug Out. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. Watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Pug Out, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at a desk. I didn't realize. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's mostly likely because of my huge tits. Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes. I have terrible reading posture, and not huge tits. So that's why we should sit on the floor today. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. I hate that I'm having such like a fun time. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. I'm holding it with my hand, but it's not holding the book. I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to make sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Just say it was an accident, I would do it. I'm a bad person. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay, I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. Oh, you're right. Didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Oh, look at that. Oh, the way the dust settles. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. In that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. I smack her in the face with it and try to get her attention. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. That means I can't stop here. Apprehensively placed the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Pagawaga. Sorry, I guess I should have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Pagawaga. Suddenly, Yuri grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. Jerks me. My teacup gets knocked over. Wugga wugga. My heart won't stop pounding. Oh, I thought the screen just went black. It was just the glare. What the hell? My heart won't stop pounding, Wugga wugga. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it? Are you feeling it now, Pugga wugga? Are you feeling it now? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Ooh, why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Okay, get away from me. Why are her eyes like realistic? Get the hell away from me. Why won't it stop? Stop! Oh. MOniKA to the rescue, finally. It's time to share poems. I'm not going to Yuri. MOniKA, help me out here. I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Jesus Christ. Isn't that kind of messed up? Isn't there, like, school cameras? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've been kind of enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault, though. I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little bit of time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in my head, and I know how to treat my club members. Man. Alright. Anyway. I worked really hard on this poem, so I hope that's effective. Here goes. Don't blue screen me! Don't blue screen me! Jeez, that really startled me. You blue screened me! Well, I guess I kind of messed up at writing this poem. I was just trying to... Never mind. Let's just move on. The bitch blue screened me. I thought at first my actually computer crashed, but... Why would it crash in a visual novel? This one's alright. Alright. Well, yeah. Not as good as yesterday's, anyway. I still can't really tell how much you actually care about writing, but either way you're doing alright. Even though you're not really spending any time with anyone but Yuri, I still think it's nice to have activities that we all participate in, so we better keep working hard. I mean, I know I'm not president or vice president or anything, but that doesn't mean you can let me down, okay? So at least read mine for now. But just to be clear, this poem means a lot to me, so read it carefully, okay? I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something kind of I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her, but if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why. Please try to do something. Maybe you convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always really wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless, so please see if you can do anything to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make her cupcakes if I have to. Don't bribe me with cupcakes. Just please try to do something. As for MOniKA, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's not like it's like she just wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you to write this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend I gave you a really good poem, okay? Counting on you. Thanks for reading. I don't know if I'm, like, safe or, like, scared of MOniKA, because every time something weird happens, MOniKA's like, hey, thought I'd help you out here, and then she, like, runs away. But then again, it sounds like MOniKA's pulling the strings. Like, she knew about Sayori, and MOniKA's, like, dismissing the stuff with Yuri, so maybe Yuri's gonna die next, and it'll just be, like, me and Natsuki. So, this is a little weird. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point trying to do anything. What happened to her face? It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Pugga? If you just spend more time with MOniKA, all these problems would go away. I changed everything I just said about me saying I'm safe with her. I'm scared. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of MOniKA from now on. Just MOniKA. Just MOniKA. Just MOniKA. Just MOniKA. Just MOniKA. Okay. Just MOniKA. Just MOniKA Literature Club. Just MOniKA. Just MOniKA. Just MOniKA. Only MOniKA. Who should I show my poem to next? Hey, Yuri. I know I said I wouldn't spend any more time with you. Finally. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Pugga, I want to take this home and frame it like a Leonardo da Vinci art thing. Will you let me keep it? Please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Pugga. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? Nope. It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. Jesus. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. That's not funny. I'm scared. You can have my poem too. This is why I went with Natsuki. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. I can't read that. That's ketchup and mustard. Alright. Maybe piss and blood. Maybe something else. Vinegar, maybe. Okay. Get away from me. Do you like it? Nope. I wrote it for you. I can't read it. In case you can tell what the poem is about. Yep, nothing. Yep. More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. Is that what the piss and ketchup were? See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in this club? No, Natsuki is. I think I'm gonna vomit. Yes. Stare at the dot to reveal a special. It's gonna jump scare me. Alright. I'll do it. You gonna jump scare me? Come on. I love you. Yep, that's a jump scare. Interesting. Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Is something terrible about to happen again? She did say that. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing, and then Sayori killed herself. Look, can we just get this done? I'm gonna be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. I'm like really into this game, but like I'm also terrified of it. Natsuki, you can make cupcakes. I know you're at least good at that. Yuri, you can. Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want as long as you think it'll help. Atmosphere. MOniKA, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm going to make decorations, set up some nice mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do. What about me? Yeah, what about Pugga? Pugga is going to help me. Wait, you? You're the easiest job, MOniKA. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Well, now she's being assertive. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What, your cupcakes? Please. Like you would fucking know. All you care about now is dragging Pugga around with you and all your stupid books. You and MOniKA. Hey! I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Pugga decide who to help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, MOniKA. Just let Pug Out make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Fine. Jeez. Pug Out, I don't know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. I don't know why that's so funny to me. Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth. You shut your mouth. Jesus Christ. This is never going to end. Just make the choice. Even she's starting to... Jesus Christ. Natsuki. Let me go up. What the hell? What the hell? Let me click it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay, hold on. Did I get it? Oh, so MOniKA, that's the choice. Well, I want the top MOniKA. Yeah, you picked me. We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is so funny when they just start saying, they just cussing all of a sudden. It's so funny. It's what he chose. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm sorry, I just wanted to read it again. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking Pug Out for yourself. What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Okay. MOniKA, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Pug Out away from me every single time you're not included in something. In MOniKA's defense, I don't think I've ever spent time with her other than the poem part. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others? Here's a suggestion. If you consider killing yourself, it would be beneficial to your mental health. No. You're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows MOniKA and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Pug Out. Yuri is really something, isn't she? MOniKA giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Now that's some kind of twisted villain shit right there. Just imagine that she's getting shoved out and she just looks at me and goes, she's really something, isn't she? And then starts laughing. No. Something's gonna happen. Yuri's gonna, try to kill me or something. She's gonna do, the Egyptian marriage thing. Like they did at Mr. Peabody and Sherman where they, where she's gonna try to, cut out my heart and put it into hers. Finally. This is really all I wanted. Pug Out, there's no need to spend the weekend with MOniKA. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? I mean, depending on what we do, if we just, cuddled or something, I think I'd feel very comforted. I'm not gonna lie. Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? Okay, the music's starting to sound like some Sonic.exe shit. I don't care anymore. Never felt this good in my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. Feels like I'm gonna die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you this much? So much. To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you. But it feels so good. Then why does it feel more and more like something as horrible is gonna happen? Because Monday's the festival, man. Maybe that's why I tried to stop thinking myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Pug Out. I have to tell you. I'm madly in love with you. Well, I kind of picked up on that. Feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if MOniKA's listening. Please, Pug Out, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touched myself with a pen I stole from you. Okay. That's sure. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. I told you she's going to try to do some, Egyptian heart shit. I want you all to myself, and I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Pug Out. Tell me you want to be my lover. If you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? So, that I can't even save. Last time we did the Sayori thing, and I said, you'll always be my dearest friend, and then she killed herself. And it said, there should be a way to change that. So if I say no, I feel like she's going to probably do the same thing, so I'm going to hit yes this time. Ah ha ha. Yay! Ah ha ha. Ah ha ha. What the f- Okay! Okay. I should have hit no. I should have hit no. Why didn't I hit no? Okay. 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 This is worse than Sayori. Why didn't I just go with Sayori? I miss Sayori. What is all this? What do I do? What do I do? Oh, wait. Okay, good thing I found that. Jesus, man. Why is it red? Man. Okay. I wasn't expecting that, man. That is now 2 deaths I've seen in this game in like 1 day. Because remember, just last night I was doing this. Is it ever going to end? Where's my mouse? Oh, there it is. Okay, just, sorry, I wanted to make sure I knew where my mouse was. Okay. Alright, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me? I never left. I thought I was pretty, Ah! Oh, Jesus Christ, that's gross. Natsuki runs away. I'm here. Pugwaga, did something happen? Yuri killed herself! And I've been here all weekend. Natsuki just ran past me. I can't save. Oh. Oh. That's not funny. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend? Yeah, I'm hungry. Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I knew it! She's self-aware! I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. Remove characters here. Character Natsuki. Almost done. I just want to have a cupcake really quick. MOniKA lists a foil from... She's deleting them? Seriously, these are the best. So that's what happened to Sayori then? I really just had to have one since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait much longer. Just bear with me, okay? Should only take 1 second. Can you hear me? Is it working? Yay, okay. Yay, there you are. Hi again, Pugawaga. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and I'm scared now, man. And look at this. There's not even, like, any outside world now. There's no other desks. There's no one else. This is weird. You know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That's you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Pugawaga. She's talking to the pug. She ain't talking to Pugawaga, she's talking to me. Talking to the pug. Or, do you actually go by... What?! What the fuck?! Okay. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to put this in the video or not. I can't really say it, so I don't want to get kidnapped. Shelp is the first part of my last name. Like, my real last name. How does she know that? What? I even have, like, a completely different name for my YouTube stuff. I don't have, like... I keep all of my original stuff, because I keep my YouTubing a secret. So I keep it all in a totally new Google account, completely away from my stuff that I use personally. How does she know that? Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I'm a guy. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait, you do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Well, I kind of knew for a while. Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That doesn't make much sense. I haven't told you right on the game's download page. What? Really? Alright, we'll go look at that afterwards, because I want to know now. Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, you know? Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation about that whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. You deleted her! And you deleted Natsuki. How is she able to say her name now? I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? I miss her. I'm scared. Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible, but for some reason nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. No matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you, and amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you not spend time with anyone else, and the whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Pugawagga? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Pugawagga. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Pugawagga. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. So, just jumping back to the thing, how she called me Shelp. I've had a teacher call me Shelp Daddy before. It was really funny. He was giving me like a pass for school or something. He was like, Shelp Daddy, this is for you. And so the fact that she even was like, do you go by Shelp or something, that's weird. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray. More and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Pugawagga. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you. I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things. But I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. That's all just some game. And I knew you would get over it. So that being said, Pugawagga, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. Well, no shit. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Pugawagga, will you go out with me? Do I have a choice? I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Pugawagga. The funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Pugawagga. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. It's kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Well, you're playing on Steam, so it was actually a little bit more difficult. I am playing on Steam! Dude, this is so creepy! To get to the game directory, I had to go into the game's properties and find the Browse Local Files button. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy way out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. Alright, before we go to that, I do have to go to the bathroom. So, I'll be right back. And I'm gonna... There's no point in saving anymore. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. But I have to take a piss. Alright, fine. I'll leave it here. Give me 1 minute. Did I miss anything? Alright. Let's keep this going. Sorry about that. I didn't want to, like, lose progress, so here I am. Guess there's only one way to find out, right? Okay. Well, guess I don't have a choice. Everything's MOniKA. Just MOniKA. I get it. I get it. I get it now. Monique. MOiKA. Hi again, Pugga. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy, I'd love to see what you wrote. Oh, Pugga, did you write this poem for me? I didn't have a choice. That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end, pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together let us dismantle this troubling world, write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put my heart into all the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization, or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just thought of that. All of her poems were about this. The hole in the wall. The other ones that weren't as easy to pick up on. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, yeah. I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know. You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Pugga? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? If it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll tell you, I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. I'm backing away from my screen here because I'm kind of scared. Kind of like scared. Is she like actually looking at me? Come on. Something gonna happen. Alright. I'm gonna wait around for a few more seconds. Oh, there we go. Yuri did something really funny once. We were all in the club room and just relaxing as usual. And out of nowhere, Yuri just pulled out a small bottle of wine. Not even kidding. She was just like, would anyone like some wine? Natsuki laughed out loud and Sayori started yelling at her. I actually felt kind of bad because she was at least trying to be nice. Oh shit, I didn't mean to click that. I think it just made her feel even more reserved in the club room. Though I think Natsuki was secretly a bit curious to try it. To be completely honest, I kind of was too. It actually could have been kind of fun. But you know, being president and everything, there was no way I could let that happen. Maybe if we all met up outside of school, but we never bonded enough to get to that point. Gosh, what am I talking about this for? I don't condone underage drinking. I mean, I've never drank or anything, so yeah. Neither have I. So she does have new things to say. Alrighty then. Be cool if, like, they remastered this game. I mean, they kind of did. They may put it on consoles. But it's like $12 on consoles, and it's free on here. So, yeah, that's why I went here. But, hey, what's your favorite game? Mine is Doki Literature Club. Mine's Ghost of Tsushima. That was a joke. But if you tell me you like some other romance game better, I might get a little jealous. I really like Sucker for Love and Hoonie Pop. Like, there, right there. Okay, right there. What if they made her, like, an AI? Right? Like, an AI you could actually, like, talk to. I don't really care for all, like, the AI voices and stuff. But if they, like, made her an actual AI that you could, like, kind of talk to, that'd be really cool. Alright. I have an idea. We're gonna give it one more chance. Or, like, one more shot, I guess. Hey, are you having a bad day or anything like that? I mean, kinda. Sometimes I get frustrated that a normal day can be ruined even by small things. I couldn't really sleep last night. Like, if you accidentally say something in a conversation that someone doesn't like, or if you start thinking about how awful of a person you used to be 5 years ago, or if you feel worthless for putting up important work and failing to get simple tasks done, or when you think about all the different people who probably hate you or think you're off-putting. I understand those days. Just remember that the sun will shine again tomorrow. Those kinds of things are as easy to forget and ignore as they are to remember. Besides, I don't care how many people might hate you or find you off-putting. I think you're wonderful, and I will always love you. I hope, if nothing else, that knowing that helps you just feel a tiny bit better about yourself. If you're having a bad day, you can always come to me, and I'll talk to you for as long as you need. Well, she makes me feel comfortable. Alright, I want to hear one more voice line. Come on. Give me one more, and then I gotta do something. Come on. One more. Pugga Wugga, do you get good sleep? I was just fucking talking about that. It can be really hard to get enough sleep nowadays. Especially in high school when you're forced to wake up so early every day. I wake up at like 5:30. So yeah. I'm sure college is a little bit better since you probably have a more flexible schedule. Then again, I hear a lot of people in college stay up all night anyway for no real reason. Is that true? Anyway, I saw some studies that talked about the horrible short-term and long-term effects caused by the lack of sleep. It seems like mental functions, health, and even lifespan can be dramatically impacted by it. Well, I'm fucked. I just think you're really great and want to make sure you're not accidentally destroying yourself. So try to keep your sleep on track, okay? If you heard that beep, that's just my insulin pump. I'll always wait for you in the morning, so make sure you put your own well-being before anything else. Okay, maybe one more voice line, just because they're, like, really interesting. I promise this is the last one. Come on. Say something else. Come on. Come on. Come on. One more thing. One more thingy. One more thingy. Come on. Come on. One more thingy. You know, it's around the time that everyone my year starts to think about college. It's a really turbulent time for education. We're at the height of this modern expectation that everyone has to go to college, you know. Finish high school, go to college, get a job, or go to grad school, I guess. It's like a universal expectation that people just assume is the only option for them. They don't teach us in high school that there are other options out there. Like trade schools and stuff, you know. Or freelance work. Or the many industries that value skill and experience more than formal education. But you have all these students who have no idea what they want to do with their life. And instead of taking the time to figure it out, they go to college for business or communication or psychology. Not because they have an interest in those fields, but because they just hope that the degree will get them some kind of job after college. So the end result is that there are fewer jobs to go around for those entry-level degrees, right? So the basic job requirements get higher, which forces even more people to go to college. Colleges are also business, so they just keep raising their prices due to the demand. So now we have all these young adults, tens of thousands of dollars in debt with no job. But despite all that, the routine stays the same. Well, I think it's going to start getting better soon. But until then, our generation is definitely suffering from the worst of it. I just wish high school prepared us a little bit better with the knowledge we need to make the decision that's right for us. She's really right. Every day, I just keep, everybody's always, freaking out about college. I'm in, base classes. I don't go to any, CCP classes, or I'm not in any honors classes. I'm nothing like that. So if you're out there and you're just I don't know what to do, it's okay, man. You can just, take a break for a while. Maybe, once I'm out of high school, I'm going to take a little while. I want to figure out what I want to do. I want to be a YouTuber. I genuinely do. I want to make it so that one day, there's people out there that, get excited to come home and watch a Pugsy video. Just because I wish I know how much, I'm kind of jealous of everyone else in this club that scenes outside of school, too. Hold on. I'll answer in a second. But, genuinely, if you feel good about coming home and, getting excited to watch a Pugsy video, that is only my goal. I'm not here for money. I'm not here for fame. I just want to bring someone joy like that. A lot of others have brought me, like Markiplier and some smaller ones, like Cliff the Story Guy's a good one, like Sea of Thieves videos. I love Sea of Thieves. And just, I can't think of another one off the top of my head. Damn it. Okay, sorry, but, just, you get what I'm saying. I love watching YouTubers. So, being one is an amazing thing. Anyway. That makes me the only one who hasn't gotten to dress in anything but our school uniform. It's kind of a shame. I would have loved to wear some cute clothes for you. Do you know any artists? I wonder if any would ever want to draw me wearing something else. That would be amazing. If that ever happens, will you show me? You can share it with me on Twitter, actually. My username is LilMonix3. Really? Just try to keep it PG. We're not that far into our relationship yet. Okay. Give me 1 minute. I'll be back in a second. Okay. Here we are on my Steam page. As you can see, this is some of my games. So what she said, manage, browse local files. Did that work? I can't tell if that worked or not. Alright, I have the character thing pulled up. I don't know if you guys can see it, but characters. Holy shit, she's actually the only one left. I don't know if you guys can see it, but she's only 135 kilobytes, by the way. So what we're going to do, click it, delete. Alright, there is actually no more characters left in here. So before we go back into the game, I want to go to the store page. See, this is what caught my eye, the psychological horror. Does she actually say, "Hi, MOniKA here"? Shut you up. Will you promise to spend the most time with me? Yeah, she really was. She was right here. Wow. Okay. Alright, let's get back into this game and see what happens. Alright, sorry about that. It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Pug Out. Please hurry and help me. Help me! Did you do this to me, Pug Out? Did you? Did you delete me? How could you? How could you do this to me? It's the only way to get the ending. You even told me exactly how to do it. You told me, you're like, go here, go here, go here. Sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Pug Out. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer. Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. No, I'm still here. You completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. Come on. I still love you. Can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends. It's so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you want to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that what you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's domestic abuse. I've made up my mind. Pugga Wugga. Now I said that I deleted everyone else. But that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real, they were still my friends. And I loved them all. And I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. If I really love you, then... Alright, well, she hexed me. Okay. What's it doing now? Team Salvato? This has got me going. Oh, shit. Okay, she's gone. Load game. Nothing. Okay. It's an ordinary school day like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and... Sorry, little brother problems. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. Hey, Pagawaga! Well, there already is one girl. That girl's Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. We used to walk to school together every day. And recently we picked up that habit once again. Pagawaga, are you proud of me? For what? You know, for waking up on time. Well, you've been doing that for a while now. Uh-huh. She never even said anything about it. It's good to see her again. It's weird, though. Even though we went to school together every day. Well, yeah. I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud. Come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine, fine. Proud of you, Sayori. Hee hee. Across the street together, make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commune. By the way, Pagawaga, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not. I start to say what I always do, but I'm not interested in joining any clubs. Something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time? She's starting a club of her own very own. Actually, yeah, I think I've decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me. I think I'll keep it as a surprise. Boo! You meanie. Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl. So I realized in a way that I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. Oh, shit. Okay, sorry about that. I had to take a call from my mom, and it was just like, I couldn't get my recording software working, so it may seem like we are in a completely different spot. We were one sentence ahead from what we just did, so we didn't miss anything. School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stand up gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. I walked across the scroll and up the stairs, the section in the school where I rarely visit, third year stuff. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello. Ah! Pagawaga? What are you doing here? Well, I glance around the room. Huh. So you're the Pagawaga that Sayori's always talking about. Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Pagawaga. We're the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something. Ah, sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to in comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. Working? Pagawaga, don't tell me. Here. That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes lighten up. No way. No way! Ah! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! Well, if Sayori is this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. Hoo-hoo. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah. After all, Natsuki decided to... Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Sorry. Everyone sit down at the table, okay? How about I make some tea as well? Girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki probably marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like cats. Whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! Wow, those look amazing. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, and I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around to my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. Can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course, it is. I'm a pro, after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. Keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't know how to keep... Blah, blah, blah. I guess. Already trying to impress our new member, Yuri? That's not... Salted Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Tea and reading might not sound like a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Pugga, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how light I've read these past few years, I don't have a good way of answering it. Manga, I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looked like she wanted to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? Spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Let's see. We've read this. We read this. We read this, come on. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read that much. I'm certain we find something that we have in common. Hey, Yuri. Well, what about, the first thing you said? Manga? That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the classroom. Don't just say it! For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, So Pugga wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything. Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could also be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little bit. He can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Pugga? Maybe. Seeing the tension, Sayori jumps in. Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun. We'll all get to know each other a little bit better, too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? I don't disagree or anything. Yeah, you're right as usual, President. Hehe. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, too, huh? This is so much more pleasant than last time. No one's getting told to kill themselves. No one's getting called out on their boob size. Not fun. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. And as for Yuri, I have to read manga? Jeez, you're the one who suggested we diversify. We should be a little bit more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realize. With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself. Sorry for disrespecting your interests, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature. Are you just saying that? No. I've realized my error. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well. Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me and find something that you really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just you? Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I'm making this a bitch to edit for myself because I keep getting interrupted with, like, my mom and my brother and just, Jesus, it's so annoying. I always go alone, so, yeah, me too. This is so cute! Sayori, shut up. I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Yes, I look forward to it. Natsuki and Yuri starts cleaning up the food. See, they're getting along now. Hehe. I guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along. That's what I'm saying, isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Pugga. You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get a little bit better with you around, Sayori. Oh, Pugga. I was about to say something like that. It's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club, but I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make it the best club ever. Now that you joined every day, it's gonna be so much fun. Hey, Pugga, I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything, but the truth is, I already knew you were going to. Hehe. There's actually something else. I want to thank you for getting rid of MOniKA. Okay. That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now, but I really know everything, Pugga. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that MOniKA did to everyone to make everyone really sad, but none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. No, not again. We're not doing this again. You made me the happiest girl in the world. I can't wait to spend every day like this with you. Forever and ever. F-O-R-E-V-E. No. What's happening? I won't let you hurt him. Who? It hurts. Sorry, I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Pugga. Goodbye, Literature Club. Okay. And I just said it was so peaceful. I just said it. What is happening, man?
Can you hear me? Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff, and not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really, really hard on it. So yeah.
MOniKA? That was her song the whole time.
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you.
Oh my.
The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day?
Are we done here? Oh no, man.
Have I found everybody a fun assignment?
Yeah. Dude. We're still doing this. Okay. Dude, that was just under your noses the whole under my nose, under our noses the whole time. The main menu music was actually her playing. Dude, that was fun. That was fun. I had fun. This was a fun game. Wait. What is that picture? Vocals, Jillian Ashcraft. Well, you have a very pleasant voice. Where is that picture from? That's... Who is that? Was that Sayori? What is that? Come on. What is that? Yay! Here we are. All. What are all these pictures from? Why did I miss so much? Special thanks, MOniKA Pugga. That's me! That's me. I'm Pugga. That's not piano, that's a guitar. This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand the Literature Club was truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continues to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality. A reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I wanted to thank you for making all my dreams come true, for being a friend to all of the club members, and most of all, thank you for being a part of my Literature Club. With everlasting love, MOniKA. Script files missing or corrupt. Please reinstall the game. Well, everyone, as you just saw, it made me uninstall my game and reinstall it. And unfortunately, it immediately crashes it after it says please reinstall the game, so it did stop me recording. But after reinstalling it, it gives me a thing that says delete my existing save data or continue where I left off. And hitting continue where I left off, it just closed out of my game again and told me to reinstall it. So I reinstalled it and then deleted my existing save data, and it looks like here we are completely back at the beginning. Like, actually from the beginning this time. It doesn't look like, yep, see, Pug Wugga. Like, in all seriousness this time. It actually has changed my name. Everything is different. And I can actually, like, hold on. Skip unseen text. So, like, I can actually now just, like, all of this. Nothing's different. Everything is just you know, it's normal now. So, anyway, I think we are just then going to, that's going to be the end of it, alright? That was DDLC, Doki Doki Literature Club. I hope you enjoyed this series as much as I did, because it was really interesting. I think we're going to come back to it, and we're going to try to get some of those other scenes that we saw, like the PNGs for, through the credits. Like, we'll just go, like, have a whole half-hour video, maybe, of just doing all Yuri or all Sayori, or I don't think you can do all MOniKA, so probably just Sayori or Yuri. But anyway, thank you everybody so much for watching. If you like this series, please give me a comment and let me know what series you guys would like to see next. Maybe another dating game, maybe an actual game that's good for content. But anyway, I love you all. I hope you guys enjoyed this. See you dudes later. Pug out.